So, good afternoon, people. It's well, very early afternoon, but I just thought I'd do a little catch up. We got the new taillight mounted on a CB350. It's like I was saying, it's more of an aftermarket BSA style type of lamp, and the location was decided by a bubble level. So you got this, put a bubble level on it, get it right on the fender there. And I described before how we covered this up. So you can make a little bracket with a rubber gasket made from an inner tube. And there's captive nuts on the other side of this fender, so you just need a couple. I put some stainless Allen heads in there. And so the CB350 is, it's been a work in progress, but let's see. There's a couple other things I kind of want to do to it, but it's in good rideable condition now and completely gone through, so we'll probably enjoy it the way it is for the summer. The BMW, as you guys were seeing on some of the other videos, the latest videos, I was putting a new pair of slippers on there, and it's kind of getting harder to find the right size tires for these older ADV bikes. The Dunlop Trail Smart tires, I actually found to be very good. They're, again, a little harder to find the exact size for these Dunlops, but they stick well. Obviously, it's more of, as you can see, it's more of a road tire than it is a trail tire. 30/70 or, whatever it is. And, honestly, unless you're in deep mud, a lot of times an aggressive tire won't help you that much, depending on what you're doing. I mean, that's a pretty broad statement, but these tires, in other words, for gravel roads and some light to tracking, it certainly will do the job. And you can let the air pressures down to a reasonable level if you're riding in gravel or to track or things like that. It's these Fundero's more of a street bike, kind of a, if you will, scrambler version or whatever. It's not a serious off-road motorcycle anyway. So these tires are perfect for what we do with it. And the only thing I would suggest on these two is, they have this real waxy feeling on these tires, and they have release compounds. Now, some of the modern tires, some of the newer tires, you don't need to scuff them in. But on this particular model and our tires, and a lot of some of the other ones that you guys will get, I suggest getting some heavy sandpaper. And, it doesn't take long. While you got it on the lift, go ahead and just scuff them up a little. So you can see the difference through where I scuffed it up and where it's not. Now, I don't even bother with the center of the tire, but I certainly do on the side of the tires. You can see I'm working my way around here. And it doesn't take long. Just scuff it up real quick with some heavy sandpaper, and it just gives you a little peace of mind. So the first corner you go wheeling into, you're not, sliding across the pavement. So it's kind of an old racing trick. When I got back from a race or some road race or something, I'd take a file actually and get rid of all the old rubber that had built up on the side of the tires. You'll get balling rubber that builds up on the side when you're doing track days or road racing, and you can take a file and just hit that and get down to some new rubber, so when you go back on the track, you haven't got that balled up rubber on the side of the tires. Anyway, so there they are, Dunlop Trail Smarts. A great set of tires. There was other things I needed to do, and as I said, there's a video. Clean the air cleaner, just general maintenance on it. Quick tune-up, check all the fluids. It's not ready for an oil change, so I didn't get there with that. Went for a great ride on the Suzuki the other day. 96 degrees it was out there, so, it's better not getting out at all, but it certainly was hot. Let me go over here. And, I have a mesh jacket, and, I have riding pants that are that have the armor in them and things like that. So I won't, even in the heat, I will not ride with a t-shirt and no gear because of the accidents I've had in the past. That it absolutely has saved my life. There's no question about it. So wear your gear. You know, it's just you just never know what's going to happen. And there have just been so many close calls. I don't know what it is lately, but I had a tree limb. I was going down the road, and just out of the right upper corner of my right eye, I saw something moving. And sure enough, a tree limb dropped out of a tree, bounced on the road, and bounced back towards the ditch. I mean, it couldn't have been any closer. Had I been, I mean, a second earlier, it would have landed directly on top of me. You know, a gentleman in a pickup truck pulled right out in front of me. I was going down the road. He was coming out of his driveway. He's an older gentleman, and I don't know if he didn't look or didn't see me. I mean, he got lights on the bike. I wasn't going that fast. I mean, pulled out directly in front of me. But let's see. Gosh, there's so many, you know, of course, the deer and things like that. I was coming from a state park, and there was some people that were camping that were coming in the other direction on a country road. Big truck, big long camper he was towing, going way too fast on a back road. It was a right-hander for him, and he was completely over in my lane. And I honestly, to this day, I don't know how I missed him, because I felt the trailer brush the left side of my you know, my hand, my guard on, you know, it's just, I mean, it was that close. The guy, I don't know how I missed him, but anyway, it's just like, there are so many things going on out on the road now. You know, as I say, I hit that deer last year, but anyway, be safe, people. You wear your gear, and I hope everybody's having a good day, and thanks for watching.